All right, welcome back to a brand new video. This is very interesting, if I'm being honest with you. I was kind of just messing around a little bit, and I realized that there's like a whole other side of Gran Turismo that never seems to get explored properly, especially if you stick with just the daily races. And so I decided I'm gonna enjoy this game for its full potential and stop stressing so much about these daily races that they keep throwing at us that are not great. So that being said, this is my first time doing this in my new setup. Honestly, this is my first time doing a rally race, so it seems like it's all coming back to me. But last time I did this, I was using my old Logitech setup, and because I couldn't rally with my other Moza wheel because I didn't have the shifter. So now I've got the shifter, and I've got a good reason to use it too. So, oh, look at that. Yo, let's go. Okay, yeah. I remember when I was first doing this with the Logitech setup, I really enjoyed this rally stuff. And I do have like a video, which is just a kind of just like a fun little edit I was working on for one of the, I think it was the Lake Louis, yeah, it's definitely the icy one, the Lake Louis time trial or something along those lines. I remember doing it and I was like really enjoying it. But back then I didn't even have like a clue of how to race it. And then I actually went and learned a lot about rally, and then I just, you know, by the time, like, I had upgraded my setup to be like nicer to the Moza R5, but I never got the rally wheel. I had just the regular ES wheel, and then I never got the shifter. And then on top of that, I just had the regular SRP pedals with the clutch, which right now my next upgrade is going to be getting the CRP clutch. Dude, I keep messing up in that corner there, man. And I also think that the handbrake would be a nice addition, because clearly I want this rig to be built out to be Rally, Formula One, and GT all in one. So don't know why. Apparently I suck at it. It's actually so satisfying using this shifter too. Like, I've had this setup for every single video that I've done in this setup, as well as like every race that I've done. So like tons of LMU that I've been playing, lots of Formula One races and everything. And there's just never, like, obviously there's never a good reason to, unless I guess I maybe do some of the older Formula One races where they use the shifter. That might not be a bad idea. But the problem then is I don't have the clutch, so then I use the clutch on the wheel, and then, I don't know, it's just a whole mess. So I really just haven't had a good use for it. Now the other thing too I should probably consider looking at is that there is whoa, I went straight to 6. Oh my god, dude, I gotta learn how to shift. Holy crap. One thing I could consider doing is maybe adjusting my wheel settings just based on rally racing, because it's definitely a little bit more sensitive on the dirt. My goal for this video is to at least try to complete that race, because I remember I grinded that race probably for like a week straight when I was first learning it all, and I was having such a hard time beating it's a very simple AI that's on this too, and I was having a very hard time beating it. I mean, the time is pretty good, I guess, but I was a huge like Ken Block fan and Hoonigan fan back in the day too. So really, like, rally is probably one of those things that unintentionally got me into cars more than I realized. Really sad about the whole Ken Block thing. That's just, I mean, literally since I was a kid, man, it's insane. I'm not breaking any records this week, but I'm definitely having some fun. All right, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Clean race bonus pretty much out the window on these ones too. Also, look at how beautifully I took that corner, went straight into the wrong gear. The one corner I was struggling with, straight into the wrong gear. How amazing. Oh my God, dude. Maybe this is what I meant to be doing. Maybe I should stop trying to do all the GT3 and Group 4 racing and all that. This is freaking nuts. This feels like, okay. All right. I am not good at this. Like, I know that I am messing up a lot. And I know that there's tons of improvement that I have to do. However, I must say, this is some of the most fun I've had on Gran Turismo in a while. It gets kind of boring though, trying to race the same 3 tracks like pretty much every day. Like they don't really change up the variety as much as they should. Like seriously, this track has insane quality to it, and I'd say, like, unless someone really is going for a completionist medal, they're maybe like under half of the entire player base of this game is going to see this track, or at least experience like full potential of this track. And this is a super solid track, man. This is a good thing. This jump. No fucking way, dude. Okay, hang on. That was nuts. Oh my God. Yo, that was like out of a movie. That was crazy. The banking on these turns is so intense sometimes. Like the roll off right at the edge of the track is just like, it's heavy, man, and you can feel it. I'm glad I turned my force feedback maybe to like 80%, I think. I'm so glad I did that. If I was feeling this at 21 Newton meters right now, I would be screwed. Oh, and I remember you take, like, yes, you still take a racing line. You're just sliding the entire time. So you end up like, I'm trying to think like, where am I going to slide to? Not where am I driving to, you know? Or there's not a breaking point that I'm looking for. It's more of like a, where's my drifting point? There's so many movie moments in just one lap of this. I feel like that's also what a lot of Gran Turismo players are chasing, is those high intensity like movie moments that really genuinely like give you that thrill. Oh, that was bad. I think I can do this, by the way. I'm on the final lap. I think I can do this. I'm using a lot of left foot braking and also using cars for braking, which isn't a good idea, but okay, that was like a prime example. Look at how pretty that looks too. Oh, there's the leader, dude. There's the leader. I actually caught up. I spun all the way out and still caught up. Are you kidding me? I also almost just used a paddle shifter. Ooh, yikes. Ooh, don't spin. Yo, what the? Let's freaking go. No way, dude. I actually thought I was going to be terrible at this. This is like, just this alone is becoming like my new obsession, just on this race alone. And there's still so much more to experience with it. I didn't even know that was the finish line. I thought I still had like a lot more to go. Sometimes when racing in the other races, or especially the online races too, there's something wrong with the connection, man. Every time that I go to turn or do anything, or like I'll do a really good qualifying and then I'll go in the online race, my grip is gone, the turning radius isn't there, the brakes don't work the same. Like for some reason, it's weird. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. If you guys love seeing this other side of Gran Turismo and you agree with the fact that maybe they should put some of this in more, or like promote this in a better way, drop a like and let me know. This is just another prime example of like Gran Turismo is not using its full potential, because the way that this plays and how fun it is and just how intense it gets, this is just one of the base races that's in the game that I never even did. I just got into rally and I realized like this is a real race. I don't know if any of that just made sense, but what I'm saying is that this is fun. This is actually fun, and like I'm learning from this, and it's very difficult. So slow. Okay, I do have to focus. I can't even really talk when I do these races, which is one of those, like, that's a way to kind of show like this stuff is intense, dude. This is a very simple race, man. It's me and this guy here, and that's it. And I've done this track maybe a couple times, like since this past couple days, I've gone around it a few times, but actually racing it in this car, like whichever AI they use for this is not bad. I mean, I understand it's not as aggressive as other drivers, but this entices me. This makes me want to go through and do a ton of custom races on these. And I'm sure I can find guides out there for like how people have set up really realistic races on these or anything like that. And if I can't find guides like that, but if you guys have any tips or tricks on how to make the custom races way more like, I don't know, maybe way more aggressive, I guess. I like whenever the AI is like actually trying to push past, you know. The other thing too is, I guess, the cars that I use. I don't really know what car is like premium to use for, like what's the meta car for the rally races. Because right now, what I'm using is pretty good, but you're gonna see in just a second, like literally in like 2 seconds, his straight line speed is so much better than mine. And that is tricky, man. That is hard to control in the air, by the way. Oh my God, I forgot I put nitrous in this car. Okay, there we go. I'm actually surprised I'm holding him off this long. I just completed this race for the first time like ever, and it took me like 2 or 3 tries to actually beat him. Come on. That was dumb. So something else I'm having a really hard time with is skipping gears. Yeah, there he goes, man. This is always the straight where he gets me. And I really I'm trying to send it. It's kind of slow at it. It's so hard to commentate while doing this, man. There we go. Go down to second there. Third again. Now the other thing too, I don't actually have a clutch pedal right now, so I'm just straight shifting, which Gran Turismo doesn't really penalize you for. So, I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, there we go. Don't hit the wall. The worst thing, I mean, obviously it's the worst thing in any race, but the worst thing in these rally races I found, hitting the wall slows you down so much. But honestly though, it literally, like, you have to go through and learn you have to really learn these tracks to be like super quick. If they had more of this in the online stuff, I swear it would just be so much more popular than they think. Because look at how insane this looks right now. Like, my car hasn't been, my car's been completely sideways this entire time. Oh, what a good song to do this to. There we go. Okay, now here again is where he's gonna pull out of that corner so much faster than I do. Oh, I also probably should have shifted. That might have helped. So let me know down below, you really think like Gran Turismo is supposed to only be like the races that we get online, or do you think they should include more of these like actual other styles of racing that they offer in the game but they don't offer in the online races? Like, I know sometimes that they do put these on there, but they don't put like I haven't seen a Sardinia windmills on there in a long time. And watch it, I'm recording this at midnight right now, so I guarantee when daily races come out, there's gonna be something on there. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, let's go. I actually won. Okay. So look at, this is what is really nice too. These grid starts, like practicing this grid start is difficult. My reaction is just like so slow. His is literally dead on. That is insane. I mean, obviously it's an AI, you know, he knows when he's gonna start, but like, right there, man. Like, that's how quickly I need to react. I reacted faster to pausing this button than I did to actually jumping off the line. couple hundredth of a second, but it's a slow start. It's a slow start. I never do this, but like, look at this race footage, man. Look at, like, both cars are just like full sending it, trying to get just, I don't know, the best line, I guess. And that is so satisfying right there. That overtake is like, if I would have stayed like fully in the dirt there, that would have been better. But I mean, I can use the whole track. There's no track penalties here. I did not like the ball shifter that I had on my Moza handbrake here, or my Moza shifter. So I went ahead and 3D printed a new one. Yeah, this had the ball on it, but I went ahead and 3D printed a new one that is vertical, or I guess there's a stick. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but this is, you can probably hear it, but I've also done a lot of new microphone tuning, so I don't know if you actually can. This is the dream right here. This is something that I'm thinking about like throughout the whole day now. And don't get me wrong, I still love the GT races and the other like group 4, group 3 races. Those are still really, really good and really intense, like clean battles, but I don't want to feel like I'm always on, you know, the main stage, or like I'm trying my absolute hardest just to shave off tenths of a second whenever for some reason the guy in front of me can ram his car into the wall and be faster. That is so like, that is so broken that they should put this into the game. Like I said, they should put this into the game as a regular daily race occurrence, so that way those drivers who want to full send it and really push, they can do it without hitting track limits. Just a looser rule set, like I said. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea if this video made any sense at all, but like, look at how insane this looks, man. Look at the undercut here. He goes wide, I go under. He gets a better line on the inside. So then we swap back. Like, this is just so clean. It's almost like tandem drifting, but obviously it's just rally. Like, and then dude, that is so good. Like, and then the jump there, and the jump on the other clip that I did where I literally flew over the car. That is so crazy. I want to see if I can find that. Oh, I mean, dude, I literally jumped that whole car right there. Are you kidding me? Look at that, dude. Look at the face there. Hang on, I gotta get a screenshot of it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this rally content, let me know. I'm gonna keep doing this. This is so much fun. I have to find other games that give me this same feeling, because the regular online races are just not cutting it lately. And I think Liffany need to do a lot to really make sure that the balance is good, make sure that people want to play, keep everything just as fun as they can. They're kind of not having the fun aspect of it anymore. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have a good day.